Right. So today I have selected another question for you that is from fourth part. Okay. So here you can gain 16 marks. In the not like in the third part you have 12 marks. So in the fourth part you have 16 marks. So let's read the question first. Based on the below factors, explain with examples how communication can be used for development. So here you have to see the question carefully. So first point is need centeredness, and the second point is building a healthy environment. So here at 8 marks and here 8 marks. So that is the way how they have given the marks separately from this 16. Okay, so here it has mentioned based on the below factors. So these are the two factors. Explain with examples. You have to explain that, and also you have to use examples how communication can be used for development, how you can use this communication for the development purpose. So first I have mentioned you a small introduction. Development communication is the strategic use of communication media and techniques to facilitate social change and improve quality of life. So like that we have you also need to write. If you can manage time, write this. If you can't manage time in order to write this kind of definition, no need. Okay, you can straight away you can write the content. If you can manage time to write this kind of introduction, also write it. Okay, so then this is the first point, that is need centeredness. They have provided this point, so we have to write this one. What is that? First explanation, then example, then how communication is used, and the result. Okay, so here you can see, actually you can write this one and this fourth part within this introduction or else this explanation also, but I have separately write those things so then you can see the contents clearly. So here you have explanation and example and how communication can be used for this purpose and what is the result. So here also the same procedure is going on: explanation, example, and how communication is used and the result. Okay, so let's see the first point. Explanation is there. So how we can use this need centeredness, centered communication. So you can see some a description is there. We can use two-way communication, one-way broadcasting, right? So like that way. Then example is there. Let's see. Consider a clean drinking water development project in the North Central Province. Examples like Anuradhapura or Polonnaruwa, where chronic kidney disease of unknown etiology is prevalent. So like that way. So what is happening? You can see they have given the project. So what is that? Clean drinking water development project. Okay, so you like that way you need to write a clear example. You can use these examples also in the exam. So here what is happening? They have provided this kind of project, this kind of example, right? So then how communication is used, how we can use the communication for this developmental project. So here this is the way you can read them and understand it. After that one you can see the result. By using that communication way, we can fulfill these needs and wants through this communication process. How we can use this communication for this kind of developmental projects. So like that way there must be a structure in your answer. Actually I am giving you, I am not going to read these all the things. You can read them, you can write those things in any paper, right? So then you can you will be automatically fit with this structure. Then you have the second point, that is building a healthy environment. Here also explanation is there, and also example is there. So here you can see how this kind of COVID-19 pandemic, right, there was national campaigns, right? So like that way you also can see, you can also use these kind of examples when you are writing answers. So here you can see we can use social media in order to do this process, right? Yeah, so those kind of thing, right? So these are the things that you can use as examples. Okay, so write those things in a separate way, and here also I have mentioned these things in order to get you a clear understanding how you can use these examples. So first thing, if you get this kind of question, what you have to do, you have to read the question carefully and understand it. After that one, you can see, you can plan your answer. This is the first point that I am going to write, this is the second one, and these are the examples that I am going to provide, and this is the way I use the structure, right? So firstly, I am mentioning, I'm going to give an explanation. After that one, giving a suitable example, again explanation and example, like that way. What you have to do, you have to write your answer in a clear structure. So this is the way how you can write a good answer. So then you can gain all the, or else we can get total marks out of the 16, right? So what you have to do is you have to follow these kind of rules. So first you have to read the question carefully and understand it, and also after that you can plan your answer. Then you have to write it with a description, with different ideas. That means a clear explanation must be there, and also suitable examples must be there. So that is the way how you can approach to this kind of question. So watch the video again and note down these examples correctly.